they are not telling you about Haiti. This is Sandy Ingram, and I am on the island. Regardless of your background, you want to take a listen at this video all the way through. Haiti is a Caribbean nation located in the Caribbean Sea, about 2 hours and 20 minutes flight time from Miami, and a 1-hour flight time from Puerto Rico. Now, Haiti shares an island with the Dominican Republic. Haiti occupies an area of 10,714 square miles and has a population of 10.8 million people. You can read the Harvard-type explanation about a small country where the people are poor. However, the country is actually one of the wealthiest in the world, and this may have a lot to do with what is actually happening in Haiti on more levels than one. When you hear about Haiti, the news is almost always negative, and the bad news affects tourism, the property values, and the economic growth. However, I am here to tell you, regardless of your background, race, creed, or color, Haiti is an profitable investment waiting to happen. The more bold you are in your efforts in the next 6 months concerning Haiti, the more wealth you could have or experience in the future. Here's what they don't want you to know about Haiti. That's right. Haiti is believed to have more oil than Venezuela, who has the largest oil reserves in the world. So let's not ask why the oil-rich countries are having so many political and stability problems. When dealing with high-level matters of finance, it is sometimes best not to ask questions that you don't already know the answer to. And when you know the answer, then you know better than to ask the questions. Not only is Haiti sitting or floating on oil, the country is also believed to have over 120 billion in oil reserves. This is not including the billions of dollars of gold believed to be buried in Haiti. Canadian companies have already purchased the rights to dig for gold. So yes, things have been happening in Haiti, and it did not help when American citizens who were in the country to help the poor Haitians after the most recent earthquake were kidnapped. Haiti is hot, but not for the reasons you think. Besides the internal conflict, gangs, politicians, and the 5% elite, and outside forces who smell billions of dollars in oil revenue, things are coming to a boil. Al Jazeera did a report on the notorious gang leader called Barbecue, who used to be a police officer on Haiti's police force. He is talking an equal share to and for all people of Haiti. Wealthy people of Haiti obviously are saying something different. However, this gang leader is way different than most, and I have seen the actions of some of the world's top political gang leaders. Speaking of Acapulco, where over 200 policemen and their weapons disappeared off the face of the earth. Let's take a listen to Al Jazeera's clip.
Sherozé appears to be trying to reinvent himself as a leader, a man of the people, battling a corrupt system and the current government led by Prime Minister Ariel Henry, whom Sherozé condemns.
We are fighting for another society, another Haiti that is not only for the 5% of the people who keep all the wealth, but a new Haiti where everyone can have food, clean water, so they can have a decent house to live in. Another Haiti where we don't have to leave the country. I'm not a gangster. I never will be a gangster. It's the system I'm fighting against today. The system has a lot of money. They own the media. Now they try to make me look like a gangster.
Sherozé condemned the kidnapping of 17 U.S. and Canadian missionaries who are being held for ransom by a rival gang.
We condemn all kidnappings that happen in this country. The special one is the missionaries. They're Americans when we talk about missionaries. They came to this country to help us. Today we cannot support any gangs who kidnap people.
A severe fuel shortage has practically shut down Haiti's capital, the result of gangs hijacking fuel trucks and blockading depots. Shelze says he can get the petrol flowing again, but says Haiti's prime minister must go.
If Ariel Henry resigns at 8 o'clock, then at 8:05 we will remove all the barricades so that the trucks can come to the fuel depot and fill up, and then the crisis will stop.
As he walked the streets of La Saline, barbecue was greeted warmly by many. Does this gang leader have ambitions to one day rule Haiti?
Don't fool yourself, people. Prime ministers and presidents all over the world are deeply concerned with this new pattern, visiting the head of state at his or her home in the middle of the night. Anyway, I am on the island, and so far they are not encouraging tours into Haiti from the Dominican Republic. There are YouTubers in Haiti, and they are reporting beautiful countrysides, peaceful mountains, and hidden paradises. Now, yes, we know Port-au-Prince doesn't always fit that description. I felt the need to tell you exactly what is happening, just so you know.